Nuheat provides standard and made-to-fit mats that make warming your floor both easy and efficient. Curved, angled, or square, it's all the same. Any floor can be warmed to the same luxurious comfort level. By following a few simple steps, together we can decide the right combination of mats your project requires. Simply sketch and measure the room or rooms accurately, fax in the drawing, and let Nuheat do the work for you. Nuheat will design the optimal mat configuration to provide the most comfort and cost-effective coverage for your customer. And remember, a tile will only be warm if it has Nuheat directly beneath it. Nuheat does not warm adjacent tiles. Step 1. Use the graph paper supplied by your authorized distributor to draw a large, clear sketch of the room. Remember to use the entire piece of paper. Step 2. Measure the perimeter at floor level. Start at one corner of the room and work your way around. Do not adjust the measurements based on your understanding of where the mats will be placed. Show all partial room measurements as well as the overalls, the total width and the length of your room. Step 3. Check the accuracy of your measurements by comparing the sum of your partial room measurements to the overall room dimensions. Step 4. Note specifics: power locations, fixtures, toilet flanges, door locations, cabinet kicks, heat vents, islands, and all other floor obstructions must be accurately located on the drawing. For custom cabinet applications, we will require the dimensions from the back wall to the toe kick of all cabinets. Measuring angles and curves is easy. Remember to follow steps 1 through 4. These measurements are necessary before beginning to measure the angles and curves. For angled fixtures or walls, simply pick a point directly across from the angle and measure that distance. This is what we call an angle lock. Note that distance on your drawing. It is these measurements, combined with the perimeter measurements, that will allow the design team to calculate the angle of the fixture or wall. To measure a curved wall or fixture like the one shown here with the curve in the corner, a few additional measurements must be taken. First, mark the center point of the curve on the floor. Then measure to the center point from two corners of the room and indicate the length to the end point of each of these curve locks on your drawing. Next, provide endpoint measurements on both sides of the curve. Pick points at the start of each of the curve, measuring the distance between the start point and the adjoining wall. An irregular curve often looks similar to the one shown here. To accurately measure the curves on a wall or fixture such as this, simply locate and draw a 90-degree reference line from the beginning of the curve to the end of the curve. This should be marked both on the actual floor and on your drawing. Next, measure and mark out 12-inch increments along your reference line starting at the top. Then measure the distance between the reference line and the curve at each 12-inch increment. Your finished drawing should look something like this. Make sure that all of the required information is included on your completed drawing before faxing it in. If you're not sure, call our design team and they'll be happy to assist you.